famous battles. But a mother said to her son, "Come back with your shield, or come back on it." Meaning, fight until you win, or fight until you lay down your life and die and are brought back carried on your shield. This may not necessarily be the same like charity that Christian women would strengthen their brothers, their husbands, their men, to fight a good fight for the protection of those under their care. But there is a certain sense where we can see that the Blessed Virgin Mary had this task as the Mother of God. That at the wedding of Cana, it seems like such a nice occurrence. But Our Lady knew, at least from the time of the prophecy of Simeon, which she presented her son in the temple on the 40th day after birth, all the sufferings that her son would endure. And so, perhaps one of the most distinct messages from this Spartan mother was that he wasn't going to come back alive. He was going to lay down his life. Yes, he would conquer death. Yes, he would come back to life. But he would first enter into death. This is the full understanding, then, of when Our Lady presents this occasion, the wedding of Cana, where their wine is failing. Our Lord presents this reality to her. My hour has not yet come. In other words, do you want to hasten my death? And the answer, of course, is yes. Not because she had any lack of love for her son, but precisely because she knows that his mission is for the salvation of all. There is no soul that could be saved without his redemptive act. And so we have this absolute truth that true motherhood spurs her son on to greatness and on to at least a death to self, so I may live for God. And so she hastens us on as well to this death to self, to live for God. She encourages us and urges us on and spurs us on so that we may meet death unafraid. Because this death is exactly how we go to God. Let us go rejoicing to the house of the Lord. This time that is given to us in this life, let us intercede through the Blessed Virgin Mary. Yes, she is a great comfort for us in the times of greatest darkness and trial. But she also should keep us from complacency. I just heard the most recent polling for Amendment 3. I believe it was 42 are now in favor of it, and 50% are against it, with an 8% undecided. Those numbers looked very different a month ago, and even a couple weeks ago. This is just one facet. Wherever it is that I am called to run the race, let's heed our mother. She will give us all of the comfort, but also all of the encouragement and challenge that we need to become saints.